Hey everybody, it's Name here, and I'm welcoming you all to some Heroes and Generals gameplay with the new Soviet Union update. Along with the update, they also added some new guns in here as well, along with a new title screen. Now with this title screen, which I think it's pretty interesting, how you can actually switch between the different factions of the game, as in you can now switch between the Soviet Union, the Germany class, or even the American class to customize any of the weapons as you will. While in the last update, you weren't able to do that. It was only choose your side and then stick with it for the whole game, for the whole campaign, and then you can go ahead and customize whatever. With this, you can obviously go ahead and switch between different factions. So that is very cool. I really like that about the update. Now you can easily just go about and do whatever you want in these faction things. So very interesting. And for today, obviously, I'm gonna be showing off the Soviet Union class. Now with the matchmaking is still pretty long. Just a reminder, 29 seconds and a whole minute or 2 minutes, whatever it said. So, getting into the game, I'm gonna go ahead and say that yes, the bikes are still back, they're better than ever, and they're the same. It would be pretty awesome if you could do some cartwheels and all that cool stuff. Cartwheels of the bike, who knew? But, I don't know if this is new or not that happened in the update, but we do have a motorized motorcycle with Soviet Union, so that is really cool indeed. Goes super fast, obviously, and I don't know, it just seems pretty awesome in my opinion. Now, obviously the graphics are still staying the same no matter what, but most of it, it's improved. It's improved along with the new gun models, new player models as the Soviets, and I'm gonna assume new sound models as well. I don't know if they updated the sounds or not, but still very good nonetheless. Now, a lot of the things about this gameplay that I'm about to show you is that obviously I'm just gonna show you the Soviet updates and how great the game is. I know I've already said how great the game has been in the past videos I've done before, but most of the time I don't really give it an in-depth thing. Now, one thing I want to go ahead and note, as you saw, I got a ribbon, but only a 1-star ribbon. Now, if you're new to the game, ribbons, they help you get certain stats on your character, which means like if you get enough ribbons, like as you see the combat ribbon, you can get more things like a quicker reload or longer sprints, this and that, or better aim. All this kind of stuff that ribbons they eventually help you with the longer you play the game. Now, along with that being said, the Soviet Union, it does give you a free character to play as. It does not, cheat you out or anything like that by not giving you a free character. It's like, why wouldn't they do that, right? So obviously, along with the new character, everything is fresh and brand new, but don't worry, along with your other past characters that you may have already had, all of your ribbons are still gonna stay there with your American and Germany classes. Now, there has been no big differences or class advantages with the Soviet Union yet. They do have their own. They have their own guns. They have their own weapons. Vehicle-wise or tanks, I still yet to know if they have their own tanks or not. I'm pretty sure they do, but I'm pretty sure it's just like any other tank, just with a different flag texture or whatever. But no matter, it's still pretty good, still really awesome the same way. And as you can see right here, I'm fast forwarding this part in the video because this map is really huge, and that is one thing that I just want to go ahead and say about Heroes and Generals, is that I love how big these maps are. I mean, these maps are just humongous. They stretch out to such a far distance, and it really makes a difference on everything that you see. It's almost like a Battlefield map, but I have not really played Battlefield that often, so I cannot compare, obviously. And obviously the main focus of the game is just teamwork. So if you play the game, don't go in like Call of Duty and just assume that you're gonna take everyone out. You're not. You might die every once in a while or more if you act that way. And a lot of big battles actually happen if you get to like the midpoint of the map or something like that. You will see excitement and a whole bunch of chaos just happening, like unfolding right in front of you, and it's really cool. Tanks everywhere, as you can see. I think that was one of our tanks. I'm not completely sure, but it's still very cool nonetheless. And another thing I wanted to talk about the update was I do really enjoy the Soviet Union guns. Now this one right here is just a rifle, just a regular old rifle that they start you out with. Nothing too fancy, nothing too special, just a regular old rifle. Not as great as the M1 Grand or any of the other weapons that you can get later on, but hey, it's still pretty good nonetheless. They do have better, you know, pretty decent animations considering like the different guns, this and that. And this guy, he just flies all over the place. I don't know what his problem is, but a lot of the stuff in this game, it's really well along with all this. And I have not been able to get into a map yet, and I have not gotten any footage of it yet, but I have played it before where all three factions play against each other at once, which I find that is really interesting. As in America, it's all in the same map at the same time, and all of it is just the Russians, not the Russians, Soviet Union, Germany, and America all going against each other in the same map, which I find that is just complete chaos, and I love it. I've never seen that before in this game, obviously, because they've only had two factions, but along with all of this, that is really cool. I really like that about this new update, and it's just fantastic that you can actually fight against three factions at once. Now, obviously, in this gameplay that I have for you guys, I'm not going to be showing that, obviously, because I don't have the footage. If I would show it, but maybe in a future update, because I am starting to, I need to get the American, I need to start showing off the fighter pilots in the game. I have not shown that off yet, and I do plan to show that off. I can promise you that. So, along with that being said, a lot of the cool things about this game is that, come on, we got bikes in here. Bikes are still awesome. Now, obviously, in this gameplay that I'm showing you is with the new what's it called? With the new gun. My mind just went blank there for a second. But yes, there's the new gun. I have no idea what exactly it's called. Oh man, that's a shame that I don't remember. But you can obviously look in the bottom left, and then you'll see. Now, the big gripe I have with this gun is that, well, one big gripe that I have about it is that the recoil on this gun is not the greatest. It's really not. The recoil is pretty bad. So I do recommend that you only fire it in short bursts instead of rapid fire, because if you fire it in rapid fire, chances are you might not hit your target and you might not get anywhere with it. Now, as you can see right here, I saw this guy playing right there in the corner. I fire. Yeah, maybe it was my fault. I'm not gonna lie and say it wasn't. But that was another time where he killed me, and the reason why he killed me is because of the slow reloading time of the weapon. Now, this gun has a very slow reloading time. I'm gonna assume that you can just get a ribbon so that you can do a, faster reload time. Hopefully it won't be as bad or anything like that, so it should be good later on in the future if you get more ribbons and such like that for a quicker reload. Other than that, this gun is really nice. I really enjoy the gun. It has a big mag clip. I think it can hold a max of 71 bullets, which is great, and a total of 684 ammo in total, which is really great for a submachine gun. I don't have any other footage of any other gun, unfortunately, but if I do, I'll show it eventually. But for now, I just want to go ahead and thank you all for watching the video and enjoying it, and I hope that you all have a pleasant day, and I guess I'll go ahead and see you all in the next Heroes and Generals thing. I'll go ahead and see you all in the next Heroes and Generals video, update video, whatever it may be. I think it might just be another American thing about, you know, flying planes and such. So, aside from that, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll go ahead and see you all next time. See you later, guys.